Hello everyone, how are you today? Welcome to my channel, Zen Within Yoga with Michelle. I'm Michelle. Today's practice will be a very short and sweet full body stretch focusing on flexibility, mobility, and relaxation. This will be a great practice to bring to do daily, or to bring like right after one of your workouts, or you get out for a hike, or you just feel you need a full body stretch and release. This will be ideal for all of that. I will not be using any props today. You are welcome to, as we will be doing some lunges. So on the knees, if you want some extra padding, maybe some blocks to support you also in your lunge. But other than that, just your mat into something comfortable, and I will meet you back here. All right, getting started in a side body stretch. So bring your right palm to your mat or to the floor. Reach that left arm up and over. And really focus on pressing down through that left hip so you get a nice full body, side body stretch on that left side. Taking a big breath in, big breath out. Good. 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, come up and float right over to that left side, reaching that right arm up and over, pressing down through the right hip. 3 breaths into your right side body. One more breath here. Good. Coming back up, and now we're just going to take a flow from side to side. Come over to the right, really reach through that left hand. Take a big breath in, a big breath out. Good. And then float up over to the left. Same thing here, 1 full breath. Focusing on breathing into the rib cage. 1 more each side. And come back to center. We're going to go back over to the right, and then we're going to turn to the right and bring that left hand down. Both palms to the floor or to the mat. Now walk that right hand a little further out from the left, so you really feel yourself grounding down through both hands. Shoulders are aligned with your wrist, and then press away from the floor. So instead of thinking of coming into a fold, I want you to press away energetically, pressing into the sits bones, and then making your twist from your core. Breathing into the belly. 1 more big breath. Coming out of our twist, you're going to bring that right hand back over to the left. Inhale, open up that left side. Open your chest all the way up. And then we're going to float right over to the left side. Left palm down, right arm is going to come up and over. And you're going to make your way to your twist here to the left. Right hand comes down. Send that left hand a little further away, aligning wrist and shoulders. Pressing away. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Left hand comes back. Open up your right arm. Open up the chest all the way to the right. And then we'll just bring the right arm down. Let's bring both arms up. Inhale. Exhale, dropping the hands back behind the head. Interlace your fingers. Have the thumbs right at the base of your skull. And we'll take a little neck stretch here. We're going to inhale. And then we're exhale. Drop the chin into the chest. Rounding through the upper back and letting the elbows fall in towards one another. So not putting a lot of pressure here, just letting it happen organically. Okay, now take an inhale. We're going to open up the chest. Send the head back. Let the head fall back into the hands as you open up the arms, the elbows. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, letting the chin drop back into the chest, elbows in towards one another, rounding through the upper back. Inhale to open up. Think of opening up your wings here, letting the head fall back. Taking it one more time forward and back. So inhale, exhale as you come forward. Inhale, bringing the head back up, opening everything up. And bring your head back to center. Release the hands down, hands to the knees, to the thighs. Take an inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Feeling that stretch in the left side of your neck. Drop the chin now down towards that right shoulder. And then bring the chin all the way to the center of your chest. Sitting up nice and tall. Big breath in. Big breath out. And bring the head back up to center. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release the head, left ear, left shoulder. Dropping the chin towards that left shoulder. Tucking it in until you feel that stretch in the back side of the neck. And then bringing the chin all the way to the center of your chest. Once again, pausing here, soften through the shoulders. Integrity with your posture. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Bringing your head up, nice and easy. Let's take a shoulder roll, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, back and down. Let's do that one more time, actually. Very good. From here, coming into tabletop. We'll take a few rounds of cat and cow here. So shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Have your feet hip width distance. Fingers spread nice and wide, really grounding down through your foundation, through your hands, your fingers, the tops of your feet. Take your inhale, drop the belly, reach the heart forward. Lengthen through the tailbone and the crown of the head. And then exhale, pressing it away into your cat. Really round, dome the spine, chin to chest. Inhale back into your cow. Exhale, cat. 2 more rounds. And coming into your neutral spine, taking a wrist stretch here. Let's turn the hands out, so fingers facing towards the long edge of your mat. And we're just going to rock gently side to side. Spread those fingers, rooting down through the hands. Good. Coming back to center. Now we're going to flip the hands. So the fingers are facing out. Now you're just going to turn them in towards you. Good. And then gently rock yourself back and forward. Being careful not to lock or hyperextend the elbows, and just finding your sweet spot here. So if you have any wrist sensitivity, of course, being so mindful of that. Good. Come back to center. Now we're going to turn the fingers back to where we started, and take that right hand and take some big wrist rotations through there. And then taking the left hand and doing the same thing. Beautiful. Planting both hands down. Thread the needle. We'll start with the right arm. Inhale, open up that right side. And then exhale, we're going to thread that right arm all the way through, coming onto that shoulder. Lower the head, temple, or cheek to your mat or to the floor. Extend that left arm out. Press into that left hand to roll a little deeper onto that right side. Nice deep thoracic spine twist here. Taking slow, deep breaths. One more breath. Big breath in. Breath out. Left hand's going to slide back in towards you. Press into that palm. Inhale, open up your right side. And then exhale, bring that right hand down. Switching over to the other side. Inhale, open up your left arm, left side body. Exhale, thread that arm through. Reach your right arm out. Press into that palm, rolling yourself onto your left side. Let's take one more breath here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bringing that right hand back in. Pressing yourself up. Open up that left arm again. Big inhale. And exhale. Left palm comes down. Coming into downward facing dog. Bring the hands a little further out in front of you. Tuck the toes under. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lift those hips up and back. And just walk in the dog here. Lifting one heel up and then the other. Grounding yourself through the palms of the hands, the fingers, sending the belly towards the thigh. Let the head be heavy, the neck released. Good. And now pausing here for 3 breaths, trying to send those heels to the mat, to the floor. Tailbone up nice and high. One more breath here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Dropping the knees back to your floor, to your mat. Coming into child's pose now. Big toes touch. Widen the knees. Send those hips all the way back to the heels. Reach the arms forward. Lower your forehead to your mat. Soften here. Taking one more breath here. And lifting the head. Make your way onto your belly as we come into our Sphinx pose. Extend the legs all the way back. I like to have the feet a little wider here, just gives a little bit more space in my low back. And we are resting on the forearms, palms of the hands. Again, very active. Fingers are spread nice and wide. And you're going to gently send, as though you're trying to pull the elbows towards the ribs. Lifting the chest, draw the shoulders down the back. Pause here, breathe here. Taking a big breath in, big breath out. Stacking the hands on top of one another, lowering yourself down. Take a pause here. Let the forehead rest on the hands. One more breath here. And lifting your head back up. Bring the legs back in, close to one another. Coming into a quad stretch here. Reach back with the right hand for your right foot or ankle. Doing your best to have that heel right over the glute. And you can lower your head back down. Let that shoulder melt to the earth. Tuck your tailbone to the bottom end of your mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly releasing that right foot and go right to reaching back for the left. The left hand reaches for the left foot, lowering your head back down. And taking one more breath here. And release that left leg down. Pausing here, stacking the hands once again. Rest your head on your hands. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Good. Extend the arms out to a T. Bring your right cheek to your mat. Left palm's going to come in underneath the shoulder. Bend your left knee. And then you're going to roll over onto your right side. Let that left foot come to the floor, either in front of that right thigh or behind it. Slowing your breath down. Let the head relax, resting on your mat. One more breath here. Good. Lowering that left knee down, extend the legs, come back onto your belly. Make your way into your T. So extend that left leg out, and then you're going to bring your right hand in, bend your right knee, and roll yourself onto your left side. Good. One more breath here. Making your way back onto your belly. Both palms of the hands to your mat. Press yourself up and back into embryo pose. So another child's pose variation, but this time keeping the legs together. Send those hips back towards the heels and bring the arms to the sides of your body. Let the head rest, let the shoulders soften. Big breath in, big breath out. Palms of the hands back to your mat. And coming up out of this little embryo pose, shifting over to one hip, making our way right into butterfly pose, so soles of the feet together. Take a little rock side to side. Take an inhale, lengthen up nice and tall, and exhale, folding forward here. Relaxing your jaw. Taking a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. And making your way up out of your fold. And let's extend that right leg out to the side. Bring that left heel closer into the groin. Good. Take an inhale, lengthen, reach the arms up. Exhale, we're going to turn to the right and take a fold here. Just framing this right leg. Feeling this probably in that right hamstring and left side lower back. Let your head be heavy. Take a big breath in. Focus on filling up that left side body and lower back. Big open mouth exhale. Good. Bring the hands in towards you, still framing that leg. Press into the palms. Lift yourself up nice and easy. Beautiful. And then we'll switch right to the other side. So take an inhale first, lengthen, reach up through the fingers, and then turning it towards that left leg. Take your exhale as you fold. Taking one more breath here. Right side, breathing into that right side. Bring the hands in closer to you. Press yourself up. Good. Facing forward, coming into wide-legged forward fold. So extending that right leg out as well as the left. Good. Take an inhale, lengthen up nice and tall. Let's flex the feet, press down through the legs, and then exhale, folding forward here. A big breath in, filling up the back. And a big breath out. And walking the hands in toward you. Pressing yourself up here. Let's use the hands to support, bringing the legs in. Bring them in, send them out in front. Give them a wiggle, give them a shake. And coming back into our tabletop. And we're going to step that right foot forward, making our way into a low lunge. So stepping that right foot forward, wiggle it out in front of you a little more so you have lots of space to be able to let those hips sink down. But we want to keep that knee over the ankle. So front knee stacked over the ankle. And this is where you might want to use your blanket or your blocks if you brought those in for your practice. I'm just holding here. Nice, slow, deep breaths. And now taking an inhale. And on that exhale, you're going to send those hips back, come on to that right heel, coming into runner's lunge. One more breath here. Make your way back into your lunge, but not coming fully into it as we're going to send that right leg all the way through and back. You're going to tuck the toes under and press through that heel. I'm taking a little rocking motion here. Inhale, rock forward, coming onto the tippy toes of that right foot, and then exhale, press through the heel. Two more. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, press back. Inhale forward and exhale back. And bring your right knee back to your mat. And now stepping that left foot through, coming into your low lunge here. Big breath in. On that exhale, send the hips back, coming into your runner's lunge on this side, flexing that left foot. And a big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, come forward, and then we're going to send that left leg through and back, tucking the toes, press through the heel. Engage your core. And then we'll take those 3 rocks forward and back. So inhale as you come forward, you come onto the tippy toes of that left foot, and then exhale, press through the heel. Inhale forward, exhale back. One more. And bring that left knee back down. And let's take one more full round of cat and cow. So inhale, drop the belly, reach the heart forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, press into your cat. Hold here in your cat. Still holding here in your cat, tuck your toes under. And now send the hips back towards the heels and hold here. Feel that nice, good, deep stretch through the low back, spine, the lats, and the feet. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Come back up. Neutral spine. Lift your feet and let's rotate through the ankles and point and flex the feet here. Wonderful. From here, we're going to make our way down onto our backs. And once you get yourself down here, let's take the knees nice and wide, holding on to the knees. Take a rock side to side. And then come to stillness. Let's hug the left knee in. You're going to extend your right leg all the way out, heel to the mat. And then we're going to bring that right hand to that left knee and guide that left knee to the right, coming into a nice twist here for the spine. You can open up that left arm out to the side, maybe look over to the left. Big breath to your belly. Big breath out. And coming back onto your back. Bring both knees in once again. Take a few rocks side to side. And then we'll make our way to our twist to the other side. So extending the left leg out, left hand to the right knee, guide that right knee over to the left, opening up as far as you can. Open up that right arm and maybe look over to the right. Breathing here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Coming back onto your back. Both knees into the chest. This time, let's send the feet up towards the ceiling, holding onto the backs of your thighs. Point and flex through the feet. Rotate through your ankles. And then bending the knees, and we will roll ourselves up, coming to a seated position and closing out our practice. I hope this short but sweet full body stretch has you feeling really good and relaxed and ready for the rest of your day. Thank you so much for taking this time for you and for choosing to practice with me. Namaste. Peace and love. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. That would be great. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody that you think would benefit from it. Much love, friends.